Chapter 6. Frillneck Lizard. Hello, I'm Frill. I am from Northern Australia, where it is really hot all the time. My family and I are frillneck lizards. Hey, cool fact, frillneck lizards are part of the dragon family. I cracked my egg in the underground nest on June 10th, alongside my 28 siblings. Were you born at home, in a hospital, in a bath on a bed, or in a surgery room? Shall we crack on? I'd like to share something really important with you, me. By sharing things about me with you, I hope I can help you grow into the best version of yourself possible. An awesome you. This way we can be happier and healthier together. Me awesome plus you awesome equals we awesome. So how can I share me with you? By talking, of course. So let's get started. I am proud, self-confident, imaginative, and I'm also known as the bicycle lizard. I've come to learn that when I'm cool, calm, and in control of my feelings, I make skillful choices. Skillful means choices that have been thought about, talked about, and practiced because they are the most relationship-empowering tools. When I'm not cool and calm, my feelings are too big and take control of my mind, switching off parts of my brain and altering my behavior. That's when I make poor choices. I want to share with you my tools for remaining cool and calm, and what my skillful choices are. I also want you to know what's happening inside me when I make a poor choice. My strength comes from when I pick skillfully. My weakness comes from when I pick poorly. I believe weakness is only a strength that needs focus, redirection, and learning. Oh, wait, stop the press. I need you to know this first. It's really important. Whether we make a skillful choice or a poor choice, you and I are always lovable, worthwhile, and good enough. We are born with all of the emotions inside us, and as we grow, we learn how to express or hide them. The Me, You, We tribe, that's me and my friends, are here to teach you how to have and express all your feelings with kindness, respect, and care. Please don't hide them. As we begin to get to know each other, I'd like to ask you something. I have a frill. Have you seen it? Well, right now I'm not displaying it. I'm not showing it because it is part of me, and I choose when and to whom I show it off. It is something special about me, you see. So when I feel safe and secure, you'll get to see more of me. Do you have things you keep to yourself and only share with special people? I keep things to myself as a way to protect myself. Do you have or do something similar to protect yourself? Like, do you wear a mask or armor? If so, are they actual items to wear, or do you use your imagination? I also want to say that I don't keep secrets. I have surprises, not secrets. I share all of myself with special family and friends. I just don't share all of myself with everyone who crosses my path. I'm sure Manny has shared with you the fabulous information about boundaries. For me, keeping some things to myself, only sharing with a select few, is part of maintaining healthy boundaries. Can you see my frill now? Now I'm choosing to show it. I choose to show it when I want this part of myself to be seen. I'm showing it to you now as I feel you've been respectful and have been kindly listening to me, which has made me feel secure and comfortable with you. I'm allowing you into my inner circle of friends and family. I'm choosing for you to hear my story, and I'm allowing you access into my inner world. Not everyone is given this access. My frill goes on show when my brain clicks over with courageous thoughts, or when I have butterflies in my tummy due to the excitement and pride that I've mastered a new skill. A major one I've been working on is reading by myself, which I achieved last week, and my frill has been on show ever since. My frill may show when my heart flutters with joy after getting the silver ribbon at the velodrome, or when my legs are twitchy from nervousness as we drive to my new school. I choose for my frill to be on show at these times. I want others to see me, like me, and join me in feeling confident and humble. Other times, my frill shows itself without me really thinking or choosing for it to be on show. These are times when my feelings are plentiful, images are racing in my mind, and sensations are overwhelming. All this is happening inside me, and I'm not even really aware of it. It's all happening so fast that I don't always know, and my frill will just swoosh up. I call this my Frill Flip. I'm not sure how much you know about your human brain. I know a bit, so I'll share some useful facts with you. The reason I called it the Frill Flip is that there are different parts within your brain, and these different parts have different roles. One part, the oldest part, is known as the lizard brain. Yeah, cool, hey? You and I have some of the same structures in our brains. Humans call it the reptilian brain, and it controls things like your heart rate, breathing, temperature, and balance. The next level up, the second to develop section, is the mammalian brain. Humans are mammals after all. This part of their brain records memories, is the emotional center, and has a lot to do with behavior. The third level, the newest area of development of the Homo sapiens brain, is called the Neocortex. It controls language and verbal expression. This part of the brain isn't fully developed until 25 to 30 years old. So you've got time to master expressing your emotions well. The prefrontal cortex, a major player in the neocortex, controls the important executive functions that are needed for survival. The executive functions are things like problem solving, initiation, decision-making, inhibition, reasoning, adapting, comprehending, analyzing, organizing, and evaluating. These only begin developing around 5 years of age and have a massive growth spurt for the next 3+ years. It recalibrates and needs to remaster the executive function skills again during the teenage years. I often listen in on humans' conversations when I'm playing incognito games, and I've heard them say 95% of problematic behaviors are actually the result of typically developing brains. But let's get back to my Frill Flip and what's happening in your human brain. Let's say the mammalian brain, where the emotions are centered, is switched on and firing on all cylinders. This flips the off switch within the prefrontal cortex. That means no executive functions. That means skills like talking, thinking, reasoning, understanding, verbal expression, and even being able to hear someone properly are off, not online and not accessible. Your frill has been flipped. Getting access to skillful options is limited when frill flips happen. Using the skillful tools and being with understanding, caring and loving friends and family will help bring all the brain sections back online and working together as one brain rather than individual sections overriding each other. I love words, and this is called integration. Pretty awesome word, hey? I have some special letters to help me learn about why I frill flip and how to catch my frill flip before it flips the next time. The letters help me become mindful and self-aware. The letters are F-I-T-S, and they stand for F, my feelings. I, the images or movie I am playing in my mind. T, my thoughts. And S, the sensations in my body. The four components of FITS will flip my frill up without me choosing or wanting it to be displayed. FITS is also the answer to bringing my frill back down and under my control. Other animals call me naughty, angry, aggressive, disrespectful, combative, or a show-off when my frill is displayed. I encourage you to look deeper than that. Sure, my frill makes me look big and aggressive, yet for me in these moments, my frill hides the parts of me that are not for everyone. My frill gives me a mask and armor to keep me safe from bullies and other animals I don't feel safe around. My frill makes me safer in that not everyone knows everything about me. There are some things about me that are just for me to know and no one else. There are some things about me that are just for my safe animals to know and see. There are some things about me that everyone gets to see. I get to choose what parts I show and what parts I keep private. My frill is a visual reminder of my boundaries. My FITS is a great tool to use with TD's self-tuning in or Drew's redo and repair. I do hope you use FITS as a tool to help you control your frill flips and to be compassionate with yourself when you have flipped. You could teach your parents, teachers, siblings or friends about frill flips and the FITS skill. Everyone gets frill flips and could benefit from FITS knowledge and skills. I remember FITS because I'm a bicycle lizard who is healthy in body and mind. I'm FITS. As well as knowing about frill flip and FITS, I'd like to share with you some other skills. I pick from these skillful choice tools when I'm feeling proud, carefree, and hopeful. I make believe, pretend, and dream about recreating the worlds in my head to real life. Playing and using my imagination is so important to me. I often live in the worlds I create in my mind. I use my frill to display my strengths, achievements, and skills. My spiky friend Emery has taught me that I can choose the order of my feelings. Manny likes this too, as it allows us to have opposite feelings at the same time. They've both taught me and helped me to put my brave in front when I'm feeling scared, alone, worried, or anxious. I might be afraid to try new food, so I can choose to put curiosity in front so I can try the new food. Emery has quillware. Manny has the beautiful opposites, and I have my birth spots, each tool helping to order, accept, and release emotions. I have a story about my birth spot soon. My birth spots guide me with using a tapping and mantra technique. The technique helps me release and order my feelings so they are more skillful, helpful, and healthy. I put my best effort and good enough self into each situation. I'm courageous and bring my best self into the world. I try and find my pause before acting. My breath is my pause, and it helps to stop frill flips happening. I need to find my pause so I can use my other skillful tools. Drew, my dingo friend's pause is feeling the wind. What do you use to find your pause? My pause also helps me to pick how I'd like to respond rather than just blurring, splurting, and splattering without thinking. I remind myself to be proud and happy in who I am, what I am able to achieve, and in my trying. It is a wonderful thing to share pride with others as they end up shining brighter too. Self-pride is wonderful. I practice my 2 boundaries. My frill is a great visual reminder for me of my close containing boundary. That boundary means I get to choose what and who sees me and what I share. My abilities, my weaknesses, my humor, my scared, my brave, my anything really. My frill also reminds me that I get to pick what information I allow in and who I allow in. That's my far protecting boundary. My friend Manny has taught me so much about healthy boundaries. I remind myself to put my frill down and turn my make-believe off when I'm around animals that genuinely care about me. This is healthy. I remind myself to put my frill up and turn my make-believe on when I'm around animals I don't trust. This is healthy. I use my flipping fabulous essential oil blend and flower essence fixer to support me. Sometimes, multiple times a day if I feel that I need more protection and acceptance. Now to my great story about my birth spots. Can you see the spots on my face? My grandma tells the story of my birth and how I was touched by the spirits of my ancestors as a sign of their love and protection of me. They left dots, and when I'm feeling overwhelmed and out of skills, or just in need of a boost, I tap each of them a few times until I feel better. I also add a special saying or mantra to help me feel more of whatever I need in the moment. Sometimes I just tap them to feel connected to my loved ones and friends. Everyone has these spots. I'm just lucky that mine are visible. Here are some mantras I like to use. 1. I am more than enough. 2. I am a great learner. 3. I am a caring friend. 4. I am loved by family and friends. 5. Every day I am more patient, grateful, in control, or calm. 6. Even though I'm feeling anxious about something, I know I can handle whatever happens. 7. Even though I can't do something yet, there are heaps of things I can already do. 8. Even though giving a talk frightens me, I can draw on my superpowers to help me. 9. Even though I'm feeling worried, I choose to let it go. My tapping, mantras, FITS, and other skillful tools really help me to deal with challenges that come my way. I'm feeling safe with you now, safe enough to share some vulnerabilities with you. I don't always make these skillful choices, especially when I'm feeling controlling or controlled, scared or doubtful. These are the times when I'm out of skills and don't see any other options. Ending up here is not my first choice. I don't like being here or feeling this way. I accept that I will be here at times because all emotions are within me. After all, even adults struggle with emotional regulation at times, and their brains are fully developed. When I'm lagging in skillful options, I stop showing myself to the world and even to myself. I pretend all the time. I become someone else in the hope to fit in. I become like a fellow lizard, the chameleon. I blend in to hide myself for safety. And in opposition to that, other times I can become a show-off. I become really big and in-your-face, silly, cheeky and snotty. I brag about myself and talk over other animals' achievements. If they are sharing something really great that they did or have achieved, I have to tell a story that shows I'm better than them. I'm acting upon the bully voice, which is screaming at me that I'm so much worse than them, that I'm dumb, stupid, and useless. My bully voice is loud, mean, and aggressive about how awful I am. I'm trying to hide how awful I am from everyone. I don't want them to see how truly worthless I feel in this moment. I'm scared they'll discover the truth, the bully voice truth, which isn't the truth at all. So I brag about myself so loudly they can't see me. They see the me I present to them, which is a pretend me. Why do I do this? I'm feeling jealous and scared, so sharing in their joy is challenging in this moment. Moments when the fear and jealous aren't visiting, sharing in others' joy is something I do with ease. I try to bring the other animal down in an attempt to make myself look and feel better. P.S. It doesn't work. I end up feeling more ashamed, and the fear of being rejected ends up becoming reality, as no one likes to be belittled. Revenge is something I venture into when I make poor choices. This also never works. I go for revenge when I feel someone has wronged me, and it's my right to make them feel as badly as they made me feel. Wrong. As soon as I enter into the revenge-getting mode, I become the bully. I am the one inflicting the mistreatment. I become the baddie. The mistreatment cycle continues as they then feel entitled to get revenge on me for hurting and being mean to them. Then I go into revenge is mine mode, and on it goes. I forget, ignore, and refuse to use my essential oils, flower essence, tapping, and boundaries. When I've well and truly frill flipped, even making a decision to use tools that are supportive and will help me is beyond my brain's capacity at this moment. When my brain is all back online again, all integrated, there's that awesome word again, I can choose to do things differently. To say goodbye, I'm going to try something I haven't mastered yet. I'm going to try flapping my frill one side at a time, like it's waving goodbye. I want to try something hard as a symbol of how great I've felt sharing myself with you. It's my way of saying thank you for giving me your time. I really hope you've learned some things about and from me. Knowing I've been able to add more kindness by sharing myself with you brings me happiness. I know we will be the greatest of friends. I also know my other animal friends are waiting patiently to meet you. So bayandu in your Woolerai language.